And welcome back to another Idiot in His Garage. Now, on our last video you saw that we done the ARB polyurethane bushes, and we said in that video that we're going to be doing the polyurethane adjustable drop links. So this is what we're going to do today. Let's get on with it.
Thanks for watching our latest video. If you like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button.
This is the adjustable, or the drop link we're going to change. So it's two 17mm bolts. We're going to try undoing those and hopefully just removing the original. Just using something over the end of the actual bar itself. So obviously we want to go down that way. So bar over the end, get down as far as we can, up as far as we can. It started, it's a bit tight. There we go. We've broke the seal on that bolt. That's good. We can take the breaker bar at the end. We'll do that with a socket in a second so we can actually going on. We're going to spray this with a little bit of Coke. Hopefully that helps it out a little bit. We'll do the other side right away. We haven't pre-coated these, which is unusual for me, but okay. Now we've got to try doing the same thing for this one. Obviously, we're going to be coming past the camera, so you're not going to be able to see the breaker bar, but you know what's going on anyway. Now that one was easy, wasn't it? Look. Bar at the end. Again, we're going to go on to our adjustable spanner in a second, I think. Oh, I don't know. Coming out quick, it's pretty easy. Good thing about your adjustable spanner, you can see it's spinning because there is an Allen key section on here. So if you have to hold it still, you can stick an Allen key in there while using your ratchet spanner to undo it. So far, so good. There you go, it's just started spinning. We get an Allen key, spanner. Make sure you got it going in the right direction, obviously, and then put the ratchet on the other end to hold it still. Now it's holding the thread still while the nut's being undone. It's exactly what we need it to do. It's almost undone. Right, take that out and undo the bolt. Now this comes with a washer, so we'll check to make sure the next bit's got a washer on it. Now I just want to check, because some of these ones, they don't have the Allen key on the other side, but they do have a bolt to hold it with. And these don't appear to have that. So hopefully it will just come undone. So we'll keep persevering, let's see what happens. With the spanner, obviously, we can now see if the thread's moving. Like I say, I'm learning with you guys. I've never done the front drop links on a 350Z before either. Okay, well, we're not going to be using these bits, but so once you slide that out, I'll show you what I mean. So, as you can see, what's happening here is to stop this going, this locks in and stops it spinning, which is quite a clever little idea. So that is the driver's side drop link off. Original drop link. Now what we're about to change it for. So this is the Jap Speed adjustable drop link. Okay, so the wonderful, these have got bolts on the end, so you can see you can hold it still with a bolt. Okay, so you can see the reason they're so clever or so good is once you adjust, once you undo that bit, two 17mm spanners, you've got to undo the lock collar. I'm doing it the wrong way, look. Right. So, the clever thing about these is Obviously, if you've got a lower car, the standard one doesn't sit quite right. The adjustable one can be adjusted to any height you need. So just by turning that, it's getting a longer, or hold it still, obviously it's getting bigger. So what we need to do is try to set these so they look about the same as what standard are. Okay, so I'm quite happy that that lines up with that quite nicely. Now we're going to refit this, and we'll show you how to do the adjustment later, but what we're going to do is we're just going to do that nut up just to stop it just floundering around and moving wherever it wants. Okay, and hopefully we can get the other one to do the same. See, these, they lock this centre piece in, so this nail piece won't move until I undo them again. So because of the way this has to go in, we're going to try taking a little bit of pressure of the drop link, so the suspension goes up a little bit, because we can't get the drop link in. Hopefully, we'll see. Yay, there we go. Right, the drop link slid in. Now this can come back down again. And there we go. Right, and the other nut. The only thing we didn't check was what size that spanner we need for the other side. So there's a spanner that holds it on. To check the size, we've got a 14mm to this side to hold it still. Obviously both are exactly the same. I just need to find a way of getting my spanner in there out of the way. It doesn't get caught. I think that'll be it. And then once we've done the other side, we're going to drop it down on some chalk so it's got all its weight on it, and then we're going to adjust it. Right, that's tight. Make sure this is tight. That's not going anywhere. Right, that's one drop link on. Obviously we've got to do the other side before we can drop it down. Right, we're going to adjust these drop links now. So we're going to let it down the jacks and let it sit on something so all the pressure's taken off of that and the suspension settled. Right, these are the blocks that I made up so they can jack it up easier. So we'll use them to lower it in. Okay, so what we're going to do, there's not a lot of room underneath here, so this is still loose. So what we have to do is loosen off these nuts. I'll zoom in a second. Loosen these nuts off, and we need to find the sweet spot. Okay, we use the spanner to, it's a little bit tight. But we're going to loosen it off so it feels quite loose, so we can move it with our hands, because we don't take as much preload off as possible. Right, so you can see, if I can do it from behind maybe, you can see that's taking the preload off. It's easy to move around. Right, so that is roughly where we want it. So we're going to tighten those down. So it's taking the preload off. Just means it's then doing exactly what it should be. What we do is you put your spanner on the centre, like so. I'm trying to get this so you guys can all see this. Spanner on this section, centre, and then use your other spanner to tighten up the top part. Hopefully, I'm not sure how much you can see of that, but I'll do it on the other side as well, just to be sure. Okay, so the top one's tight. Right. So we're going to hit the spanner on this bottom one, and obviously they go in the reverse way that you would expect, because one has to be tight, the other one has to be loose, obviously. Now, obviously, you saw what happened there. If you try to tighten them up without holding that centre section, it just spins and then does the top one. So held the middle, spanner on the other one, and tighten up. There we go. That one is tight. We'll check these in a few miles just to make sure everything's tight. Okay, well, we've done a few miles in the Z since we've done the anti-roll bar drop links and those poly bushes on the anti-roll bar. So everything's settled in now. We're going to recheck the bolts and everything, make sure everything's still tight. But we're going to try a few A-road twisty bits just to see if there's any feel difference. It does feel a little bit more responsive, but that's probably just in my head. But here we go anyway. Let's have a bit of fun around some twisty A-roads. Direct when I'm steering. It's probably, again, as I said with the brake video, it's probably all in my head. So you've done something, you're kind of expecting it to do something.
Thanks for watching our latest video. If you like what you saw, please hit the subscribe button now. Also, feel free to follow us on Instagram. Addresses are scrolling across the bottom of the screen now. See you again soon as we continue with our mad life.